Hello friends, this is the second part of the cut and removed content from PvZ 2. Today, I will talk about the cut and removed zombies. In the previous part, I talked about plants. If you haven't seen it yet, I recommend watching it. Without further ado, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and I'll start the video. Cleopatra. She was supposed to be used in a cancelled event where you would go and fight her, similar to the zombie yeti. She walks for a short moment before starting a dance, summoning 4 mummy zombies on adjacent tiles next to her, similar to the dancing zombie. She would have been a kind of mini-boss but was cancelled due to her weakness. She usually spawns zombies in a diamond pattern, but she could also summon them in other unused patterns. These include blocking, vertical, horizontal, and square patterns. Zombie Prota. This was either an early version of a regular zombie or a test zombie used for debugging the game while it was in development. Only sprites and some animations existed for this zombie. It was removed in later versions. Pet Zombie. This zombie could only be created using an unused zombie builder feature. Its characteristics are similar to a regular zombie, but it moves slower. Deflector Zombie. This was a repurposed veteran version of a shield zombie intended for the far future expansion. Its shield is completely immune to damage and can only be disabled by knocking it back or stunning the deflector zombie itself. When disabled, it also regenerates much faster. According to an unused almanac entry, its shield was supposed to extend to 5 rows, but this doesn't happen in the game, likely due to its unfinished state. It was probably cut because it didn't pose a significant threat. Unused imp variants. Dark Cone Imp, Dark Bucket Imp, Dark Crown Imp. Judging by their names, there were supposed to be 3 main variants of the imp: cone-headed, bucket-headed, and crowned. Thief Zombie. This zombie would have acted like the Bungie zombie from the first game. However, it would steal the rightmost plant in its column instead of randomly selecting a tile. It's unclear why this zombie was not added to the game. Dark Knight Zombie. Unlike the Final Night Zombie, it would have slightly less health, 1500 HP, and could reflect direct shots, although it could still be damaged by overhead shots. Its concept was likely reworked into the Shooter Zombie, and immunity to all shots except overhead ones likely inspired the Digger Zombie. Gravedigger Zombie. He would carry a gravestone that could also absorb overflow damage, similar to the Pharaoh Zombie in earlier versions of the game. Whenever he reached a plant, he would throw the gravestone in place. He would then start moving faster or do so when the gravestone he was carrying was destroyed. His ability to drop graves was later reused in the Surfer Zombie. Barrel Zombie. Its function is very similar to the Pharaoh Zombie, almost the same, except for different characteristics. It is based on a similar zombie from PvZ Adventures. Blacksmith Zombie. This zombie could make helmets for other zombies. First, he needed to gather 5 metal parts, each taking 1.5 seconds to craft, and then he would make and give a helmet to the zombie closest to the player's house. He could also upgrade zombies wearing these helmets. The blacksmith was later replaced by the King Zombie. Lockhead Zombie. He would be a zombie intended for the unreleased Dark Ages expansion. This zombie would be a variant of the Brickhead Zombie. Dark Wizard Zombie. This zombie was supposed to be used in the unreleased Dark Ages expansion. He would be analogous to the regular wizard zombie but would turn plants into sheep much more frequently than the regular version. Veteran Zombies. The Frostbite Caves never received an expansion. However, sprites for some zombies from the expansion were leaked in 2019. Here are some of them. Totem Dropper. He would drop items to create a totem, requiring 3 items to complete. This totem would summon an Explorer Zombie. This could have been a prototype version of the Imp Porter. Cancelled Modern Day expansion. Along with the Frostbite Caves, zombies from the Modern Day expansion were also leaked online. These include variants of the Super Fan Imp and the Football Zombie. Well, that's the video I have for you. If you liked it, you can watch my other videos as well. Also, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next part of the removed and cut content. I'll see you soon. Until next time, goodbye.